right, let's test this dude out. This is the ITEHIL. It's a water filter, and it is supposed to be a reverse osmosis and a hybrid water filter, and it's supposed to filter a lot of water. And it's portable, and it's easy for you to take with you camping. It's easy for you to use on the homestead for disaster, for emergency prep, stuff like that. But let's check it out. Let's see what's going to happen. Full disclaimer. This is the second one they sent me. The first one did not work. So the customer service was amazing. I emailed them and said, look, this thing ain't working. And they said, let me send you another unit. And it was in the mail the same day. So, but the customer service is great so far. But let's get into this and see how this unit works. Open this thing up, pull this thing out. Flappity, flappity. It's got some nice packaging, very nice packaging. And here is your main unit right here, and an accessories box. All right, we got this thing unboxed. It comes really wrapped up in some plastic. You know, they're trying to kill all the fish in the world, but that's all right. We got to keep this stuff protected. Then you got your spot that you open up right here for your filters. You're going to put all your filters and everything in here in these two slots. You got your reverse osmosis filter here, and you got your hybrid filter that goes right here. Inside this little kit is your accessories box. It's going to have your input and output cables. It's going to have a little bag for you to carry stuff in, and you can carry all these extra little extemporaneous items with you. And then in there, it has your suction hose. Now this hose right here, it's got some rocks and stuff in there, and it weighs it down a little bit. And you throw this into your dirty water, and it sounds like a baby rattle. But anyway, you go ahead and throw this dude into your water, and it sucks the water into the filters. Then you got your reverse osmosis filter, and then you got your hybrid filter right here. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to go over the stats of how many gallons and stuff like that these things actually do. And it's a substantial amount. Now, here's the kicker. It comes with a charging cable. You have to charge the battery inside this dude right here. And it has a handle here so you can put the actual filters in, twist them in, twist them out. So right here on this side, you have the little rubber dilly bob right there that you plug your USB-C cable into, and you plug this into the wall and it's going to charge. Then you have your power, and then you have your reverse osmosis or your hybrid selection buttons here. And then you have your hose. You got your hoses that connect inside these little ports. There's blue. For blue, you push this dude in. It's like a quick connect. Push that dude in there just like that. And then you got another one. You push that dude in there just like that. You'll kind of feel them snap into place. We're going to pull this out, and we're going to plug in the USB-C slot or cable into this slot. And you will see it charge. It's got a blinking red light here. That means it's charged. Whenever it's done, it should turn green. So we got these filters, and they come all wrapped up in some plastic. And this is the hybrid filter. And the slot, it actually says hybrid here. And you go ahead and put that dude in here. You'll feel it kind of click, and then you just push down real hard and turn that dude. Now they do send a tool where you could push it down and turn it out. That's more so you can get some leverage there. Pull it in, pull it out, push down, and turn, and it automatically stops. Now we're going to do the same thing with the reverse osmosis filter. Push down and turn that dude in. All right, now this end right here has a screw type adapter on it. Now on this side, as you can see from the top angle down, there is a plug. You pull that plug out, and then this just screws into there, and it allows you to screw this in and twist and turn to make a tight connection without moving this around and having to get it all tangled up. So you can actually tighten it down. And then this puppy right here, it goes into the water. We got the white hose here, goes inside this one. And you got the blue hose here, goes inside this one. Well, it finally finished charging. Let's take it outside, see what we can do. All right, we got the little bag of tricks here. We're gonna go ahead and put these on. Now, let me explain what it was that these two items did. The white water is your drinking water. That is your drinking water. That's your filtered water. The blue water is going to be cleaned water that you can use for washing dishes and the such like that. All right, so this is going to be our filtered water right here, and this is going to be our not filtered water. Now on this side, we're going to pull this little plug out right here, and we're going to insert this dude like that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take this in and we're going to throw it out there in the water just like that. Now, this little button right here, the on-off button, it takes a couple seconds. You hold it down for about 2 to 3 seconds, maybe like 5. And boy, you can hear that dude pumping. And it is sucking that water straight up in here. Yep. Now it shouldn't be too long before we start having water coming out of these filters. And you can hear it changing. And there it is. It is spitting out some water. There's your drinking water right there. Look at that. That's crazy. Now let's time and see how long it takes to fill up a gallon jug. It'll take us about 15 minutes to fill up this gallon bag. Now this gallon bag is great for whenever you're camping. It's great for whenever you got natural disasters and stuff. The lid right here, it actually fits to like your water filters and stuff like that. So if you did different style of water filters, like your straw filters, or you saw your filters, it works. And these gallon bags work pretty good. So far, you know, it's actually cooking. So it's going to be, it's not going to take very long to actually fill this dude up with a gallon of water. So so it indeed did take about 12, 13 minutes to fill this bag completely up, and it's still going. That's clean, fresh, clean water. It has no taste. It don't taste like it's been out in a pond. It don't have any chemicals in it, anything like that. It's just fresh water. So that was one whole gallon that we got. Now we're going to run the rest of it. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to get a bucket and we're going to fill that other 5 gallons up and see how long that battery actually lasts, because things that I've seen online show that it only does about 5 gallons worth of water on one charge. So let's test that theory out, see if we can do 5 whole gallons. All right, so what I have here is one of those plastic igloo billy cans or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to set this up here. And we're going to see if we can fill this dude up. So what I did is I added a little flat spot there, put the shovel behind there so the container wouldn't fall over. That way we can see the pump and this right here. All right, we're about 33, 34 minutes into this process, and this jug is almost halfway full. So far it's taken 1 hour and 52 seconds to pump 6 gallons of water. So this thing is steadily rolling, and it is up to here on the spout, so it's not going to be long. And it's one 6-gallon container slam full. So I got, if you watch any of my videos, I use recycled drink bags like Popeyes and stuff like that, that you get sweet teas and stuff like that in. Pour a little bit of bleach in there and water, fill it up, shake it up, wash it out, and that's great. Great for storing dirty water or clean water, whatever. And we're going to start filling this up. And so that would be 6, 7, this will be 8 gallons. Still working on the same charge. All right, so we're about a minute 19 seconds in. We're about 1 hour, 19 minutes in. And this other gallon bag has filled completely up. So we're gonna fill another bag up. So far that is 6, 7, 8 gallons of water. Now I've been doing some YouTube and some internet searching about the battery life on here. The previous model, this is the secondary model. The previous model of this only had a 5-hour battery life, a 5-gallon battery life. Now everything that I've been reading about so far shows that this new model here, the production model, is up to approximately 34 liters or 9 gallons or something like that. So we're at, this is 6, and then 7, 8, and that's 9 gallons. All right, so here we go. This is almost full, and it stopped at 1 hour, 36 minutes, 56 seconds. And that is how long it took to fill up the 6 gallons. It took to fill up this 1 gallon and this 1 gallon. Now the 15, it was 15 minutes, so we got to add 15 minutes to that. So that'd be what, 1 hour and 51 minutes to fill up 9 gallons. So it took 1 hour and 51 minutes to fill up 9 gallons on one charge, and the battery did die on this machine in 1 hour and 51 minutes. All right, so we got this thing plugged back in. Here you can see it's charging by the blinking light. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to put these lines in here, and we're going to clear out them filters. And there's a button down here. You hold this button down and it will turn on, and you can feel it moving the stuff out. All right, the pump's on. You turn this on, hit the button that you want. It'll take and filter that out. It's filling this cup up. And it'll shut off, and then do it again. And then do the hybrid filter. Press it, hold it down, and you'll see the little red light. And it's spitting all the nasty out of that filter, and it shuts off. And that's how you get the filters to where you can make it and change the filter out. Push it down, twist it out. Come on, work with me. There you go. And you're good to go. That is the RO filter, and then we got the hybrid filter. So, all right, so that's it for using this filtration system. Hopefully you found something helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share it, do all the stuff you're supposed to do. I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.